2 weeks before my first world title fight. So my brother was ringing me, and it was quite late in the evening in Miami, so it must have been early hours UK time. I thought, oh, that's very odd. Obviously answered the phone to him, told me that my dad passed away, which was a massive shock. But I mean, he was ill, and he'd sort of been on his deathbed like 3 times already, but just kept bouncing back. So it got to a point where this guy's not going anywhere, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think what was really sad for me as well, he's always said to me, is he wouldn't go anywhere until I'd win that world title fight. So obviously 2 weeks before my first world title fight was just a huge blow, really. And yeah, I mean, I continued on with my training camp. I was on my own as well, so I didn't have no family with me. Didn't really tell anyone. Continued training, trying to keep focused in my boxing, and trying to switch off from the rest. And you know, sometimes when I was thinking about it, I'd start having panic attacks and things like that, and start getting out of breath and really panicking a little bit, which for me, I've never done anything like that before. So it's really unusual for me to act like that. But then again, I'd never had never lost my dad before. So yeah, I mean, I just carried on going. I didn't grieve because I couldn't let myself grieve, because I had this world title fight to focus on. Had the world title fight, and then I think seconds after the fight I finally broke down and told someone, and sort of just crying and just got it out of me, really. And then the next day I sort of didn't want to go back home, because then I know if I go back home I've got to see all the family and face the music, really, which I didn't really want to do. But yeah, I mean, it was a long time. The first Christmas there, I was burning on the inside with a lot of aggression, a lot of anger, and I couldn't quite, at the time I didn't know what it was, but because I didn't have that grieving process properly, you know, I just kept going through stages where I was horrible to be with, horrible to be around, and at the time I couldn't quite put my finger on what it was, and I was up and down like that because I couldn't actually grieve properly. And you know, that sounds a bit strange, but I think because I'd holded it in so much, subconsciously I didn't realise that I wasn't letting it out, and to get it out of my system and properly grieve and all that type of things, the process you go through, I held it all in, and that was causing me horrible pains and burning sensations on the inside. And I found out way down the line that obviously it was grieving problems.